Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Dr. Nadia from University Pendidikan Sultan Idris. We present a study entitled Communicating Online Scams Through Infographic. Does it work? The authors consist of Dr. Zeti, Azreen and Sister Akmal, Azreen and me. This presentation will include the background information, research questions and objectives, methodology used, findings and suggestions. Crimes are committed every minute in the cyber world, and each and every one of us rely heavily on online platform for everyday activity that expose us to potential cyber threats. The Global Risk Report 2022 has identified cybersecurity as one of the global concern, not only organizations but also to the individuals. PDRM reported more than 12 cybersecurity cases with 440 million losses until July 2022. And commercial crimes cases now fall under the category of cybercrime cases that often occur through online platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, website and WhatsApp. Online scam can be broadly categorized into two groups, which is cybercrime and cyber-enabled crime. These are among the types of online scam. According to Sun Daily, Malaysian consumers are increasingly using e-wallet services, and is expected that digital bank account is to increase its usage, reaching almost 40% of the country's population. Malay Mail reported that the first half of 2022, 600 of social media users have been scammed. According to Bank Negara Malaysia, penetration of internet banking has risen to 117% this year. Penetration of mobile banking also has risen, and also the use of smartphones. Infographic has been a popular format used in social media to reach the diverse target group. Such format could be easily shared with others through different types of social media such as Facebook and WhatsApp. According to MCMC, the top 3 social networking platforms are Facebook, YouTube and Instagram, and Facebook is the highest used in social networking application. In this context, online users need to be informed about scammers online. Numerous campaigns were organized to enhance awareness among the online users, and in recent years, online campaigns used infographic as a form of communication to educate the masses. According to studies by Lerman, Ginsberg and German, infographic is an effective tool to communicate complex information and prove to help increase the awareness and influence the community about a specific issue. The use of attractive, persuasive infographic design makes information appear to be more appealing and easier to understand. It has been observed that authorized agencies such as cybersecurity have been using infographic to educate the public on cyber threats. However, whether the infographic prepared adhere to the principles of effective communication is yet to be explored. This study aims to examine the infographic shared by Cybersecurity Malaysia on cyber scams. It will use content analysis to examine the online scams infographics based on the 3 major elements, which is content, visual and knowledge. The research objectives is to explore the visual elements, to examine the content, and to understand the knowledge in infographic shared by cybersecurity in Facebook to communicate about cybercrime. And these are the research questions. For this study, the sample consists of 23 infographics shared in cybersecurity Facebook account from January 2021 to November 2022. Each infographic identified as post shared by cybersecurity and is not solely produced by cybersecurity. The infographics chosen contains any information about online scam and does not include any other post. The analysis used a combination of deductive and inductive coding to analyze the infographic. The coding scheme for the study includes 3 categories: visual, knowledge and content. The finding shows a total of 15 static infographics and 5 animated infographics. 9 out of 23 was from cybersecurity, 9 from We Think Digital, 2 from KPDHEP, 1 from KCOM and 1 from PDRM. 7 infographics were identified as just about scam in general. 6 were about data scam, 2 on computer scam and 1 each for phone scam, online scam, loan scam, malware scam and e-commerce scam. To answer the research objective from the findings, the visual elements used in the infographics are mainly text and was designed with good legibility, considering that it is meant for screen. The fonts used are recognizable and fits its purpose and makes the viewers able to read it easily. Some of the text used reverse type to emphasize the message. All infographic includes graphic elements that support the text in form of illustrations and symbol. In the aspect of design, the elements in 13 infographics was well composed and uses graphic illustration related to the message, and the other 10 had graphics that were too small and unrelated to the message. Aesthetic-wise, 11 infographics were designed with the application of visual hierarchy, except for 12 infographics that were a bit cluttered with the design elements. In terms of usefulness, 10 infographics were identified using purposeful text and illustrations that helps the understanding of message. The content in the infographics are all text and graphic except for one, which is only text, but with different segments using proximity and color. The knowledge shared in the infographics are mainly instructive and guidelines. There are infographics that were meant to educate the viewers about scam by defining the type of scam, give awareness and reminders about the scam. Most of the infographics shows guidelines to follow and give instructive measures to avoid getting scammed. There are a number of infographics that were merely about the calling to public to remember 3 steps to avoid getting scammed, introduced by Tak Nak Scam campaign. However, the infographic does not give in detail about the 3 steps and can leave viewers in confusion. One infographic that was posted, sourced by Maybank, shows a very good representation of a scam situation, relatable graphics, useful guidelines for the viewers to identify a scam and how they should react. The 1 minute and 50-second animated infographic video fully utilize the duration of time to educate and instruct the viewers about malware scam that is often related to e-banking. Results indicated that the infographics posted in cybersecurity Facebook accounts were not as frequent as it should, with a total of 14 in 2021 and 9 in infographics in 2022. The infographics were mostly on data scams and reminders of the 3 steps introduced in the Tak Nak Scam campaign. The main users of Facebook are usually the older adults and organizations. The conclusion emerged from the findings are that the visuals used in infographics are more effective when presented in an animated format, whereas the use of visuals, audio and duration can be utilized and attracts the viewers and can able to make them understand the issue with the use of visuals and graphic representations. The content in each infographic depends on the objective, which most of it is to remind the 3 steps for the campaign. The knowledge educated to the viewers are to give guidelines and instructions of how to act to scam. However, the study is with limitation where only one social media site is analysed based on the number of the users and followers. A further study can include other social media. It is recommended that infographic is used as tool to raise cybersecurity awareness among the public. However, the infographic should be designed with the understanding of who are the users and how well literate are they with the issue. Based on the report shared in Malay Mail, among the victims are mostly 18 to 34 years old. So the elders also fall for the scam, but young adults, they spend so much time online with e-banking, social media and online banking. So the lack of awareness is the key factor contributing to the growing number of scam cases in Malaysia. Therefore, the most effective way to prevent such cases is to increase the public awareness and information on scam. To do so in an easy way is by designing an effective infographic that aims to not only to create awareness but also to guide the viewers step by step on how to identify scam, how to avoid getting scam. To understand the insights, the infographic should also get feedbacks and opinions from the public to make it more effective. That is all. Thank you so much.